He's also been very good.
And referee for today's clash is referee Brett Johnson. With those shiny cleats of his, it's Fiji Cyberwater on the left, kicking off. Canada Maple Leafs in red receiving this. And it's Rovovo that gets us going.
Knock on.
Knocked on by Fijian Hammond, the youngster. Has a crack himself, James Hammond.
Advantage over.
Advantage for the knock-on is over as they pirouette through. Dustin Roboravsky. Wow, but a go-forward ball here for the Maple Leafs.
Back off.
Knocked down by Fijians. Rovovo got his hands in there. Looking for Samisoni, very, gets the offload. It's Fiji straight away. Vithi. Joshua Vithi scores after 43 seconds.
And we was as shocked as everyone else yesterday when the Jesters upset Fiji. Now it seems as though the men from Suva have found their rhythm. 45 seconds in, great try, second base play, hallmark of Fijian rugby. Great offload, great stride. So watching them in the warm-up down, they're all just big men. It's gone to the days of sevens players, you know, under 6 foot. It feels like every Fijian player is 6'3", 6'4". They're around that 220, 100 kilos in the old scale. They can all run, they're all strong. So much comfortable up here.
And they've got the master and myself out there. Wasali Sarovi added the extras there. He's in fact turned 49 earlier. We had the stats wrong yesterday. Can you believe it? Still with the best of them. 8 kept Fijian internationals in the side. And in front of the kicker, so the Canadian Maple Leafs with coach Andrew Hall look on with a short arm penalty on the halfway line. Maple Leafs lost to Adibus 28-19, and the All-Americans in a thriller 24-19 yesterday. These are the next wave of Canadian national sevens players. A few of them currently capped already, and a few of them, like Hammond in picture, are just 19 years of age. Lagaska goes to the outside. And there is Dobrovsky. Pressure defense coming in, forcing the knock-on. It's been picked up in quick hands. There it is with Rovovo, gets a good switch into Vithi. Vithi's full of running today. He finally flicks it onto the outside. And they've got Naruma. And then looping around there is superb stuff from Samisoni. Very. Another gold medalist puts it down for 5.
It's just outstanding to watch. Vithi, he gets the rewards out wide.
Yeah.
It's that ability to offload under pressure. Look at that behind the flick. No chance out there for Vertkus. We've seen them on the World Tour, just embarrassing defenders left, right, and center. There's Wasali Sarevi. The 49-year-old hamstrings can't muscle that one over the line.
So it is 12-0 after 3 minutes gone here. There's the Fijians that have come back strongly after that 26-21 loss to the Jesters that then took up the All-Americans 31-12. And their coaching staff, they mean business. So here they go, the national sport in Fiji. They knock it down, and good take, though, from the Canadians. Dustin Dobrovsky, that's been very active so far in this game. Played Canada under 20 a few years back. Bit of cross-field running. Wasn't held, though. Carsten Leitner, the 22-year-old, takes it forward. Born in Toronto. Short ball, though. Tremendous hit coming in from Rovovo, but Hammond goes up the middle.
Advantage is over for
quick support, though. Lagaska.
Stay. Advantage.
Sees where the best way will be attack and offside advantage, and there's some big shoulders coming in from some of these Fijian players, and they're finally getting an offside penalty.
Maybe a nice little reliever there for the Maple Leafs. Stringing together some nice phases here against Fiji. We're just going to look for a sideline here. Dobrovsky being involved with everything. Nice little punch up short of the 22. Now a chance here for the Maple Leafs attack. Down 12 points to 0. Almost 5 minutes elapsed here in the first half. This is the Fiji that everyone has paid tickets to come see here today, though. Outstanding start for them.
Just a delight to watch. The way they keep the ball alive, ball in one hand. So Hammond, born in South Africa, he hacks it through to Ravovo. So a dummy there by Ravovo up the middle, gives Lucas Hammond the high five to the face, and he'll go the distance. A tremendous effort from the man born in Sydney, Australia, Vatimo Ravovo, try number 3.
Ravovo in open space, what a sight to see. Always feel as though they have that extra gear. They just run as fast as they need to. Ravovo, Hammond in pursuit, just drops it down, that extra gear, hits the afterburners, and he is gone. Looking for the sub now. Warm weather here. Not that they're not used to the nice tropical climate, but at altitude, testing their lungs there. You see, little kick through. And this is where they're dangerous. Counter-attack rugby at its finest. Throws the dummy to Big Fen to the face. Hammond does his best.
There's no way to thank Hammond. Hammond kicked him the ball and then gets fended in the face by Ravovo. Cheeky stuff.
Time's
Substitutes off there, and Serevi tries to get it 10 meters. Oh, just falls short.
Subs.
Well, the ref had actually called time off, so he's just practicing. The master, he knows what's going on. Let's see where he puts this one now. He hands the duty off now. He's had his fun.
Such a treat to see the master here. The king of sevens, Wasali Serevi. One of the highlights of my playing career is actually playing against the master. Must be a good 10 years ago when he was still in his 40s. Knocked back by Canada. The Maple Leafs with Hammond. Lagaska, he's got a couple of nifty steps. This time he can't get through with the Nagathi.
Stay.
Ball goes over the top, big hit. Fraser just got that away and saved a few ribs there as well in the process. Thump to the deck, though, is Vertkus, the 18-year-old. Wait on for them to playing against 8 international Fijians. Lagaska gets a beautiful ball over the top. Can't step his way through, and Beathy's all over him and draws the penalty. Fijians will get the counter-attack going quickly, and they take it up the middle. Nasi Lagasi, and easy stuff in the end. Joshua Beathy will get a double in this game as he collapses in a heap.
Nice stuff from Beathy down there, but again, the margin for error against this Fijian side, it's minute at best. Beathy, that's his second. We won't get too many easy in that. Quick tap, draw and pass, pretty simple stuff
15
for
seconds.
Fiji. Serevi has a conversion. Out to a significant lead here at halftime. Already 24 points to 0. Strike is good. Flags are up. He's still got it. What are you going to be doing at 49?
Well, he was making fun of you for the hamstring chirp a little earlier. Wasali Serevi adds the extras, 26-0. Fiji Sabu Water at halftime. They lead the Canadian Maple Leafs.
Look at the highlights. Thick and fast, I should say, for Fiji. That was Beathy's first try. He'd also get the last one at the end there, but look at this beautiful. Watch this offload behind the back here. It's a rare talent to do that. The problem is a lot of players see that, then try to do it. They just don't have the ability to carry the ball like that. A couple of long-range efforts. Look at that beautiful dummy. All the way they go. Dot that one down there. Ravovo with a nice one. Now let's go down into that huddle and listen. Rugby Town Sevens is brought to you by Turner Construction. The proud builders of Infinity Park would like to welcome you to today's tournament. Turner Construction, fiji.com.
And Dan, this pool, if Fiji hold on here, we'll see the Jesters, the All-Americans, Atavus and Fiji all at 2-1.
Bust out the calculators. This is going to be a tough one, isn't it? We thought some of the other pools were tight. This one, we've dubbed it, and deservingly, the pool of death. And it will come down to, I believe, the second to last game of the pool play, which will be Fiji versus Atavus. So tune in for that one. That could decide who goes through.
Certainly will. Maybe you need more than just a calculator. Maybe you have to get the protractor out, get some trigonometry going. So the Canadian Maple Leafs trailing by 26 points. Kick-off to start the second half. Ball's on the ground, it's gone backwards. And Fiji Cyberwater have this one. They've got some replacement players on the field as they go up midfield and dancing away through. Ball in one hand, it's been intercepted, then knocked down, and Fiji come away with this one again, and Vithi was heavily involved there. But what a breakout from the big man. Looks like it might have been Rathagithava.
Time is off. Black number 4 off. Black 4 off.
Biggie, he gets a little rest here. He is a handful, isn't he? The size of him. He's got to be at least 6'5".
Time is back on.
That's your prop. That's your front row.
I don't know where they're cloning these players from, but each one bigger than the next. In fact, the breakout there was from Jasa Verimalua, the 28-year-old. Plays with Domalilai at Club Rugby at the Hideaway RFC. And here goes Sarevi. Throws a dummy. The pass should have gone, though. The looper was in a perfect position. They don't fall for it this time, as now the one-hander Verimalua comes in. He just throws that loaf of bread to the far side. Inside the 22. Fiji here to entertain the fans. Wasali Sarevi in midfield. Goes wide. Switch coming in, and they read it nicely, but knocked it on, did the Canadian team.
Heartbreaker, that one. Finally get a good read on defence, get the intercept. There's the knock on. 6 points to 0. Look at the replay, pretty telegraphed there. It's good work from the Maple Leafs to come in and shut that down. Just get that ball to hand. So it's a very, very young Maple Leaf side. They are
Crouch.
in what many consider a rebuild Canadian rugby at the moment. So starting from scratch and looking at some of these young players. And what a test against some of these gold medalists from Rio last year.
Sila, the musical guru, gets away from the scrum, and now Sarevi with the wrap around. This time they come all the way back to Domalilai. The jump step. Gets the offload away, and that's perfection. Rathagithava is over. And Domalilai just drawing 2 players in. Cool as you like.
He's called for the substitution too, Domalilai. He's done enough. Doesn't get any better than that. We call that the Costanza. You go out on top. Great play from him. Rathagithava. He gets the try in the corner. Extends his lead out over 30 points now. Look at that offload. It's just incredible, isn't it? The way they can commit defenders. And if you're defending it, there's no, really you don't have an option, do you, Darren? Like you played against Fiji. It's got to be intimidating being out at that wing and one in the center position. You see this guy coming at you, ball in one hand. What do you do?
Well, normally you lose by 40 points. And the score right now is 31-0. But no, what the Jesters did really well is tackling a little bit upright and going for those arms. So they can't get the offload. But you've got to be strong instead of getting bumped off as well. So they did a good job in that opening game. If you get a chance to rewatch that, rugbytown7s.com, check it out. All right, pool match 33. Got to go 10. Will it bounce? No, curls back. Maple Leafs reset the attack here. Looking for something from this game. Very close in their first 2 pool-round games. And, of course, you mentioned that heartbreak loss to the All-Americans yesterday. That was the Northern Hemisphere battle. Oh, strong collision. Hammered to the deck. Kevin Vertkes, the student, has turned it over. And here they go over the top. Verimalua to Sarevi. The dummy switch, and then flicks it back in field. Just genius stuff. Untouched, they'll go racing away for another score. You might as well give up, Maple Leafs. No breakfast served here anymore. Try time.
Yeah, Crowder there finishes it off, but the lead-up work from Wasali Sarevi. They say the last thing to go in a rugby player is between the ears. They still have the skill and the touch, the legs as you give you up. Watch this, lets the dummy go, and then, oh, almost takes out the cameraman, does Sarevi, but he gets the job done. Crowder, based out of Seattle, what a thrill for him to be playing with some of these legends. He gets the try. Here comes the conversion from in front. Academic, you would think. Flags go up. 58 points, 2-0. After that little hiccup against the Jesters you mentioned, they certainly have found their rhythm here, the Fijians.
It certainly helped them in the points difference. As this pool of death, Pool C, proves to be very interesting. Pool C will cross over with Pool B, which is the Armed Forces competition. Jordan for Canada.
Backwards.
Dropped that one, it's gone backwards though. Then this one's thrown forwards. Referee says fine, play on. Collision time.
Advantage, offside.
Advantage for the Maple Leafs. They've got space though on the far side.
Advantage is over.
Advantage is now over as they've got the gestures of Caleb Jordan kept in the World Sevens on the World 7 series, and big collision he takes there, but Dobravsky on the outside. Flicks that little pass, a bit of a nothing pass, but no advantage here, and let's see what the referee has in mind. He's reaching for his pocket.
9 black. Late hit.
That's Vithi for the late hit. It was a big one too. That's something that Fiji can't afford. A couple of ill-disciplined cards here could come back to haunt them. See it here, definitely late. Oh yeah, he's probably lucky to get a yellow there, and he swung that arm. Yeah, I think Vithi pretty happy just to get a yellow with that one.
Yeah, certainly couldn't help himself there. Just gives the shoulder. Maple Leafs, they have an extra player. Jordan locks that one on though, so Sarevi.
Advantage over.
Has possession now as they capture that. Little dummy switch. Just holding it up, Maloi. And then Barry Malua now in field. Oh, the no-look pass, so it's still come the way for Fiji. It went up Jordan's shoulder, and then eventually it was knocked on.
By black on the ground.
Sneaky stuff.
I don't know if there was a knock on there against Fiji either.
Substitutions.
Tough ball, but how about the no-looker? They've been playing NBA 2018 on the Xbox up in the hotel, some of these Fijian players. Or maybe some of those NBA players stole some moves from Fiji. They've been doing it for years. Scrum right in the field.
Sure, 5.
This really does create a logjam.
Crouch.
In this pool, doesn't it?
Bind.
4 teams at 2-1.
That's right, it'll be very interesting. We've got the Rambling Jesters against the All-Americans up next.
3.
See how that one goes. Penalty at the scrum time as the siren sounds for full time here. The Maple Leafs looking on the outside. Good ball there for Vertkes. So he loses it and then hacked through. It'll go into touch on the bounce. So that'll be full time. And